Hey guys, Moss is here from Zelda Dungeon, and there's two things I want to talk about today. Number one, news reporters. A few weeks back I made a news post, or a video here at YouTube, looking for new volunteers and news reporters, and we hired several new people, but we are still looking for a couple more. If you are interested in posting front page news at Zelda Dungeon, send an application. As long as you're 16 years of age, you can send an application to webmaster@zeldadungeon.net, or you can contact me directly on Skype. My username is armochicken13. Please include a sample piece of writing, and this could be a sample news post. Just find something online, doesn't even have to be Zelda or even gaming related, and draft up a news post of something that you would see at Zelda Dungeon. I'm not really concerned about the topic, more concerned about your style of writing. Just include like a summary, some analysis, and perhaps raise some discussion questions or a talking point, just to get some involvement with the fans. So please send those in. I look forward to reading them. Number two, the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. We are looking to launch our own wiki, our own encyclopedia at Zelda Dungeon to complement some of the content we have at the site. In particular for some of our listing pages like enemy and character and item pages, where at Zelda Dungeon we have like a listing of all of them, followed like a paragraph or two of description, but now we are planning on putting a link with every single one of these listing pages to the specific article at the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. And we are doing this because some of these pages we want to include as much information as possible, but the pages are getting outrageously long and there's too much information there, and these pages need to be individualized, and we thought the best approach is a wiki. So what we need from you guys is wiki editors, people basically to edit and create and build the wiki. Now this is just a grand project, starting an encyclopedia for the entire Legend of Zelda series. So we don't plan to do this overnight. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of people. And we are starting with Skyward Sword because it's new, it's fresh, it's interesting, people are involved with it. So we are starting the wiki, building and focusing on Skyward Sword related content, and we are going to expand from there. So if you look in the description below, you'll find links to the wiki index page and some other specific pages that I'm pointing out now, just as launching points where we can get going. In particular, one of the links below is is the page for a Deku Baba, an enemy that's been in several Zelda games, and it's been confirmed in Skyward Sword. As you can see with that page, or at least as of the time I'm making this video, there is a Skyward Sword section with descriptions for the two different varieties of Deku Babas that we know of. But there's also placeholder sections for like the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess sections. So what I'd like you guys to do is, for that particular article and all of the wiki articles, just go in, and if there's something wrong or if there's something additional you want to include, go ahead and make an edit. And for some of the sections that are empty, like the Ocarina of Time section for the Deku Baba, go ahead and add a sentence or two or a paragraph, anything to help build the wiki. And then from there, you know, like there's different varieties of Deku Babas in some of the other games, like the Withered Deku Baba or the Bio Deku Baba from Majora's Mask or the Big Deku Baba from Twilight Princess. And those will be their own articles, and then we can link them up, and then yeah, you use the boomerang to beat the end of the Deku Baba in Twilight Princess, and then that could be a link to a new article. And then it's a ripple effect. And this is how we'll create new articles. The point is, we need editors. We need editors pretty badly right now. We are shifting some of our guide team to working to launching the wiki, but we need you guys. And there's a few cool things about this. If you start right away, some of the early adapters, some of the early editors, if we see that they're dedicated and they are producing quality work, you can quickly work your way up the rankings of the wiki and the Zelda Dungeon staff. In particular, we're going to be bringing on board a few content or wiki content managers, people who will get listings on the staff page and will be a member of the team. And in the future, we are looking for wiki administrators, and in the long term, some of those people will work dual on both the guide team at Zelda Dungeon and the wiki team at Zelda Dungeon. So there's a lot going on. The wiki is up. You can edit it. I encourage you to register and please edit some articles. But in the future, we are going to have our grand opening where we're going to launch a new theme, which we're working on, hopefully in the next few weeks. And you know, that's the future of Zelda Dungeon, at least from a content standpoint and for these particular guides. So I look forward to having more of you guys on board, and I encourage you guys all to check out some of the links below and help us edit the wiki. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.